Why do you think
Yeah.
morals are objective?
What
Huh?
you say?
Why do you think morals are objective?
I think they are objective. They are part of our nature. Like whether you do something as even if it's considered bad, it really is not actually bad because it's part of your nature. It's part of your moral code.
It's part of your moral code. Okay, so you use the word your. All right, so the literally what you said defeated your whole stance on there being objective morality. Because if there is no objective moral standards and everyone has like different like fucking natures and shit, and like your
By
nature is
your, I meant a generic your,
a generic your.
as in like a your that applies not as in your as in like a personal your, but a your that just applies to everybody.
When I say morality, when I say objective morality, what do you think I mean?
Can you hear me?
Hello? I said
Wait,
when I
can you hear me?
say objective morality, what do you think I mean?
I think you mean that actions and like behavior on if something is good or not isn't actually based off of opinions, etc. It's not contingent upon opinions or beliefs.
Yeah, that's basically it. So objective morality is basically the belief that there are some morals that are objective, like mind independently objective, and like there are moral standards that that are considered right, and also those that are considered wrong objectively. So not mind dependent, not dependent on our opinions and shit like that. So that's basically
I
what I'm
yeah,
getting at.
by that also as in the thing exists regardless of belief or opinion.
Morality exists regardless of belief or opinion.
Y- Yeah,
Okay, so your reasoning behind that is that everyone has if you do what's in your nature, then it's moral.
yeah,
Okay, are you saying okay, you're aware that not everyone doesn't have like the you're aware like we all have different natures.
depends on what you mean
What do you mean? Okay, what do you think nature is?
by nature. Wait, give me a sec. Wait, give me a sec.
Mm.
Okay, give me a sec. I need to go to some other place because my brother's in the room and he's going to scream.
Okay.
So say what you said again.
What do you define nature as?
Actions that you do.
Actions that you do. Okay. So are you aware that the actions you do are contingent factors?
Example like
For example, I could raise someone to be a cold-hearted, like someone else to be like fucking God-fearing Christian.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah. I
If
don't mean it as in like that.
you don't mean it as in like that,
No,
how did you
as in universal actions.
what
I
do
can
you
give you an
mean
example if you
universal
want.
actions? Yeah, give me an
Do you want an
example.
example? All right. Whether you raise somebody to be a very, very, very good Christian, or whether you raise somebody to be like unbenevolent and a very, very no, just a murderer, to be honest. If you raise somebody to be a murderer and a very good Christian, regardless of the Christian's belief, the Christian is still going to be, you say, still going to have malicious acts in him. Even if it's not just killing, even if it's lying or anything, still going to have malicious acts within him because that's the part of a human nature. Humans are
Okay,
malicious.
okay.
There's no one
I
perfect.
chill, chill. So you know that like external like factors exist, right? So like influences and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can for sure say that okay, for example, I'll just give you like an analogy, right? So let's say there's a perfect world, and in this world where lying doesn't exist, I like environment without lying, right? It's not a part of my nature. It's something acquired. It's called influence. I can get influence to like these things that are considered immoral or shit like that, like lying and shit like that. Okay, I can get influenced to into doing these things. It's not a part of like who I am. It's all like external that gets like eventually gets like imbibed into how you act. That's basically everything. It's not innate. It's not something innate. It's not part of your nature. It's just something
You say, wait,
higher.
when you say perfect world, do you mean if you were to live in a perfect world or if you were to be born in a perfect world?
I think being born in a perfect world already entails living in a perfect world. I don't I don't see the
By living in a perfect world, I mean if you were not born in that perfect world, isn't like you just moved or whatever.
uh is that relevant? I'm just trying to
Yeah,
give an example. I'm born.
it is relevant.
Born. Born, bro.
Okay, born. All right.
Because I know I've been influenced in this world to do like things like lying and shit like that. It's factors. It's not something that's just innate to me. Like so do you see
That's
how like external factors can like change you,
yeah,
like can
but I
mold your
don't really.
nature basically?
Born in a perfect world, an absolutely perfect world where lying does not exist. On there, you would not have the capability to lie.
You would not have the capability to lie.
Yes, even if you can't really get influenced to not. You can't really get influenced to lie in a world where lying does not exist. If it's a perfect world,
Actually, why did I bring up the perfect world thing? My point is just that, right? These things that you're saying are part of our nature aren't a part of our nature. It's just something we acquire from other people who also acquire these things. That's what I'm saying. It's not something innate. It's something we acquire.
okay. Regardless, if you were to not, I don't. I mean, sure, that's significant, but I don't think it's significant to a point where it disproves anything big like
No, it
nature
it
because
no, it kind of does because if you're saying things like that is nature, I'm telling you that it's not something innate. It's something we acquire.
sure it can depend on nature. I mean, not nature. It can depend on influence. But if you were to be born by yourself and you had no influence towards you, you would still be capable of doing something bad even if you do not know it.
I would still be
If you
capable.
went for the
Okay,
first time,
wait, wait,
if
wait,
you were
wait.
isolated,
You said I still be capable of doing something bad without me knowing it.
I mean, knowing it is in like I don't know. Forget the knowing it part. Just forget the knowing part. I
Okay,
don't really want to explain that part yet.
let me ask you a question. What makes an action bad or good?
What what makes an action bad?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Nothing makes an action bad.
There is no bad action.
There is no bad action. So you're saying there are only good actions.
Just neutral actions.
So
Not isn't like
okay,
positive.
okay. So you're saying that there are no bad. Bad is synonymous with like immoral. No, there are no immoral actions. There are no
Hmm.
moral actions. There are only neutral actions. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we can also say moral actions is in like
Okay.
it's
Okay. No,
human
no,
to do
no.
so.
I just wanted to get that. So you're saying bad actions, no good actions, no immoral, and like moral, they're just neutral. Okay. So that's basically what you just said. So going off of that, that's just a self-defeating position because now you're changing from like objective morality to like a pseudo agnostic stance. I don't really know how to explain it, but now you're saying, oh, actions are neither moral or immoral. You went from morality is objective to actions are neither
Yeah,
moral or
morality is
immoral.
objective. It doesn't depend on
Now you're
opinions or beliefs,
contradicting
etc.
yourself. Now you're
I'm
contradicting
not.
yourself.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
you
not.
literally said everything is neutral, and now you're saying,
Sure,
yeah,
that doesn't
morality is
contradict
objective.
anything.
Okay, okay. If you feel it doesn't, we can go to like we can get like a judge's verdict on the point.
Okay, can I just explain why it doesn't?
And you can if you want to conclude, you can conclude your point. You can
Can I
conclude
just
on
say
how it
why it
doesn't.
doesn't?
Sure, and I'll conclude.
Can I say how it doesn't right now?
Yeah, that's your conclusion.
So me just refuting you would be my conclusion.
I don't know why you're asking me. Just if you want to conclude on something, I want to conclude on this point we're on.
The point about contradiction
The point
of
about
me
you changing
contradicting
your
myself.
stance. Yeah, you changing your stance. The debate.
Sure, before
Okay,
we can go to
okay,
conclusion,
okay. Wait,
l-
what do you want to do?
just explain why it's not, and then we can go into
Okay,
conclusion.
sure. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's not contradicting yourself because moral objectivism is the view that actions of humans, whether good or bad, do not depend on opinion or beliefs.
No,
So based
no.
on yes,
Wait, how did you define that? That's really funny. I thought we went over this.
moral
I thought we said like moral objectivism is basically the belief that moral actions, like actions that are considered moral, are moral independent of what we think.
yes doesn't depend on opinion or beliefs, etc.
Yeah, that's a given. I'm defining like what exactly doesn't depend on this that we do. And like, okay, let's say you kill someone. Its moral truth value is independent of what we think. There's like an independent, like a mind independent truth that exists. That's basically your stance.
Elaborate
That's
on
basically
that.
your
What do you mean?
stance.
Elaborate on that.
Hello, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Bruh. I can't hear shit. Wait, can y'all
Yo,
hear me? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
hello.
finally
okay.
started.
Yeah, we started, but yeah, the recording's happening. But anyway, did you hear what I said?
Yeah,
Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Okay, I think I'm back now. Okay, so did you hear what I said?
Wait, can you hear me?
I can't hear you, bruh. Yeah, his internet's probably
nigga
bugging.
router fried. Nigga
Alright,
router fried.
alright,
Can you hear me?
so yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So did you hear what I said about this about your stance? That
Yeah.
moral, yeah, okay, so moral objectivism, I give you an example that is basically the belief that, okay, for example, murder, if like the truth value of the moral claim is independent of the mind. So basically, there exists a moral truth independent of what we think about like certain actions. That's basically your stance.
Sure.
That's basically your stance. All right. So you can go ahead and like say you can go ahead and like refute like you changing your stance. No.
Okay, so it's not changing my stance because, like I also said, which I do not know if I think I did get interrupted on. I also said moral as in is part of our human nature as well as like is part of the human. But it wouldn't contradict my stance because, like I said, moral objectivism talks about how there are there are actions that humans do that do not depend on belief, etc. They do not depend on belief. They just yeah value. What the fuck?
Wait,
Wait. I
use
accidentally played. Okay, I accidentally played. accidentally played the video that Shikara sent. All right. So, so yeah. Like I said, moral objectivism is human actions which do not depend on beliefs or opinions, etc. Like, regardless of somebody saying if killing is moral or immoral, it has one truth value regardless, which I'm saying it is moral. Yeah, I'm just saying it is moral. Say to kill somebody because there is no immoral thing, which means
Or
that
okay, okay.
it's
If
independent of beliefs, etc.
okay, so you're
It
saying
still has
that.
that moral code.
So you're saying morality is objective in the sense that everything is moral. So everything we do is moral.
Yeah,
If
like you
every
said, doesn't
if
Yo,
okay, okay. So if everything is moral,
like you said.
wait, what'd you say?
Well,
yo,
going
my
to say
bad, my
like you
my.
said.
Wait,
Yo,
chill.
I was going to yeah.
my
Oh fuck. God
Tough luck.
damn. Well, I think wait, Ko, you recording?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, someone can go over the recording later. So basically, yeah, Chikara, it's fine. You can go over the recording later.
alright, true.
Okay, so basically, you're saying all actions are moral. Like everything is moral. That's why it's
Yeah, and
objective.
it doesn't depend. Yeah, and it doesn't depend on opinion, or it doesn't depend on opinion or belief. It's still going to have that one moral
Yeah,
truth
yeah,
value.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so if everything is morally true, then that just like opens the room for logical contradictions.
Does not.
Just which is the point I gave yesterday. So, for example, if everything is moral, the active, like,
Yeah.
okay, choosing not to kill is moral. Choosing to
Mhm.
kill is also moral. How can you
Mhm.
have two opposing fucking viewpoints be true in the same sense at the same time?
Because you can, because everything is moral.
Huh? No,
No.
that doesn't justify that. How can you
Okay,
have
let's say
two
we have the
opposing
contrasting. Okay, let's
viewpoints?
say views. Let's say we have blue and red. Okay, blue and red, and say every color exists. All right, every color exists. According to your logic, you would be saying that if blue exists, then red exists as well, right? And then you would be saying that would be a contradiction, which it won't be because they can both exist
Brother,
at the same
no, no,
value.
no. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm
Truth
saying.
value
That's
being
totally
existing.
no, that's disanalogous. What you're saying
It's
right now,
not.
the system you're introducing, let me give you the correct analogy.
It's
You're saying,
not.
like for example, I say, okay, the ball is blue, and like I say the ball is red. The ball cannot be both blue and red at the same time. That's literally the
The
analogy
ball.
that you're
Okay,
using
the
right
ball
now.
specifies. The ball specifies a specific ball. One ball. Killing does not specify one kill.
Oh, so you're saying okay,
Specifies
so
the
no,
whole
no,
genre.
okay, no, I get what you're saying. So you're saying, so for example, I think I choose the okay, for example, I'm like the act of not killing, right? So that's basically moral in my like, if I do that, it's moral. And
Mm,
if you kill someone, then it's also moral, right?
mm.
That's what you're saying. So like it's for since it's different human beings and shit, is that what you're arguing? So if it's
No,
different people, huh?
no.
What are
Okay, look, I'll just go back. I'll try to put the example of red and blue actually. So, okay, say every color exists is everything is moral. Then say red exists, so killing is moral. Then say
no,
blue exists, so not
that's
also
disanalogous. That's
moral.
disanalogous. That's
You
disanalogous.
would be saying, no, it's not, because
No,
you would be
it,
saying
it is
that red and blue can't
disanalogous.
have the same truth value. But they can
No,
because
that's
that's two, because not
disanalogous.
killing and killing are completely two different things. It would only be a
No,
contradiction if
that's
not killing.
disanalogous.
No, no, listen. It would only be
That's
a contradiction if
disanalogous.
not killing and killing are the same thing.
I- Are you done? All right. So basically, you're
Did you
saying
hear the last
everything
part
is
I said?
moral.
Did you hear the last part I said? Did you hear the
I
last
heard
part
what
I said?
I heard what you said, but it doesn't even matter because it's still disanalogous. You're saying
Okay,
that
so
everything is moral, right? So if
Mm.
everything is moral, right? Okay, how do I like? Should I put this in like a syllogism for you? If everything, oh, okay, no, everything is moral. All right. So if everything is moral, right? If everything is moral, then killing and not killing is also moral. That's literally what you're proposing. How can you have in this situation, don't bring the your disanalogous like thing again. In this situation, you're saying killing is moral, not killing is also moral. How can you have two opposing
Because
things
not killing
be
and
true
killing
at
are
the same
completely
time?
different things. It would
That's
only
what
be a
I'm saying. That's
contradiction
my no, no, no.
if
Chill,
it
chill,
would
chill,
only
chill,
be
chill. No, 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 no. Chill.
only
You're
be a
saying you're two
contradiction if
different
they were the
things.
same
Just
thing.
calm down. Just calm. No, what? It's not a
That's
contradiction if
how
it is the same thing. That's how it works.
is.
If it's two
That is
different
because you're
things.
saying it contradicts itself.
No, no, you're saying
You're
they have
saying
like
no, no, listen.
chill.
You're saying
No.
it
Oh
contradicts
my
Guys,
god, this guy
itself.
has a listen to me. Oh my fucking god. Anyway, what I'm saying is that if you're saying two different things have the same truth value, two different opposing things have the same truth value in the same sense at the same time, it creates a logical contradiction. And you're saying, oh no, they're two different things, so they can't be true, which is literally that logically doesn't make sense. You're not attacking my point. You're just ignoring the fact that they have the same
That
truth.
does
No,
logically
you're
make
ignoring
sense.
no, you're
It
ignoring the
does
fact that they
logically
have
make
no, you're ignoring the
sense.
fact that they moral
It
like they have
does.
the same moral truth. You're ignoring that fact.
So
So it
red.
creates logical
Okay then.
contradiction.
It doesn't. Okay then. Red and blue are a
Dude, that's
contradiction.
yeah, if I say the sky is red and if I say the sky is blue, it creates the contradiction. It can't both be red and blue at the same time.
Yeah, that's because we know for a fact. That's because we know sky is blue.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, let me put this in like a way you'd understand. So let me say, okay, I'll still use the same example. So the sky is morality, right? The sky is red is the claim that killing is moral. The sky is blue is the claim that killing is not moral. So basically, no, killing, no, it's the claim that not killing is moral. Okay, so basically, the sky is red, killing is moral, right? The sky is blue, not killing is moral. You can't have those two things like like being
Like I
true in the
said,
same instance. You can't have them. You can't have them.
that doesn't
I gave
apply.
you
That doesn't
I
apply.
gave
That doesn't
it does
apply
apply. It
because
does
we know
apply.
for
I
a
gave you a
fact that the
for
sky
word
is blue.
example.
We
stop,
know
stop.
no, that's disanalogous. We know for a fact that the sky is blue.
It doesn't matter what the color is. It can't be two colors at
It
once.
does. It does because we.
It
Yeah, that's
doesn't
because we know
matter.
for a fact.
No,
That's
no,
because we know
no.
for a fact.
Oh my God, you're not attacking
Concretely
the
know that
point.
the sky is blue.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. I could say the sky is pink and the sky is red. It still creates a contradiction. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking
It
matter the
doesn't if
color.
we don't know what color the sky is.
Okay, you're dumb. Okay, so let's say I have a ball. The ball is red, the ball is blue. So it still creates a contradiction. I just use the sky. It doesn't matter. You're attacking the wrong point. It still creates a contradiction. Like, do you
The
not
sky is the
understand?
whole thing. When you
Okay,
say
okay,
the ball, you're
okay. Do you want to move
specifying
on?
one ball.
Do
You
you
say the
want to move
sky, you're
on?
So
I think we can end the debate right here. He failed to attack my point.
Uh, from what I've
I
heard, I
didn't.
think I should go another round.
Another round? Nah, I'm not arguing with this guy anymore. He's
Like,
not.
what basic?
He's just on purpose.
I'm not.
I
Sure
think
Your
there's
then.
like a
Sure.
bit of
analogies
a
are
misunderstanding
false.
here. Okay, so what
Nah,
I think
it's just, he
I'll be trying
doesn't
to
want
say.
to understand someone.
Okay, wait, okay,
No, I do. You're just
Obi,
being
Obi,
disanalogous.
okay, Obi, okay.
You're the
Let me put
one
it like
being
this.
disanalogous.
Obi, wait, okay. Are you trying to say that being like killing and not killing is like not mutually exclusive? Are you trying to say that?
What do you mean by not mutually exclusive?
Like,
It means you're mutually
they can,
inclusive. They can be true at the same time, which creates a
yeah.
contradiction.
Wait, say that whole thing, but just replace the mutually
Okay,
exclusive thing.
okay. Do you think killing and not killing can happen at the same time? Right, can happen.
Can
No,
happen.
that's not. You think killing and not killing can be true at the same time.
Sure.
Sure. So you're saying two opposing statements can be true at the same time. So you conceded to it being a contradiction.
If we add the universal fact that everything,
Oh
if we
my
add the
God.
universal
You're not attacking the point. You're not attacking
set
the point.
that everything is moral,
Yeah, you're not attacking the point. That's literally what I'm attacking. If everything is moral, then it creates. You're not attacking the point. Anyway, KO, are you done recording?
Done? Oh wait, no. Y'all can give your conclusions first, so everything will be cleared up for like the
All
listeners
right,
watching the
I'm
recording.
gonna give. You want to give your conclusion first, B?
Just give it first.
All right. So basically, is I provided like in his system predictions. I use the example of like what's it called? Killing and not killing are both moral, like morally true, which is basically a contradiction. You can't have two opposing statements be true at the same time. So that creates a contradiction. And throughout the entire debate, he was being disanalogous and failed to attack my point. So that's why I think I won the point. Whoever's judging this, listening to the recording, I'm sure you're a
so I
smart
think I
person.
won is because we.
You can
I
go
give my
ahead.
conclusion now. Okay, so I think I. We said everything is moral. He's trying to apply that you can't have the same truth value for if those two things aren't in the same universal set moral. So killing and not killing can have the same truth value because they fit in with said if like I said, every color exists. You can have red and you can have blue. According to his logic, blue because it say according to his logic it would be a contradiction if them existed, but they can exist because like we said, every color in blue can exist. And then he went on to use the sky analogy
Oh,
about
dude, keep it
sky
short and concise.
blue and
Keep it
morality,
concise. Keep it
which
concise.
was
Like for a long
yeah,
time.
I'm just saying this last point, and then I'm finished. I'm just gonna say this last point, and then he used the sky example, which was false because we know for a fact that the you can't really apply that because we don't know for a fact about not killing and immorality, etc. Same case for morality, etc. So yeah,
Okay, you're done.
done.
All right. All right,
Yeah.
KO, you can stop the recording. I'm sure the person who's judging can
Mm-hmm.
watch that later.